Hello, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Unified Products and Services, Franchise and Business Orientation. So this video is an example of opportunities for new entrepreneur. Okay, before I start, let me introduce to you myself. My name is Annalyn and I am an OFW here in Singapore for 12 years and doing unified business for almost 3 years. Okay, so let me introduce to you the man behind this unified products and services business. So our CEO and president, Mr. Emmanuel Pascual, he is an entrepreneur by profession, traditional entrepreneur, and a visionary, and the owner of Pascual Group of Companies. Okay, so the man behind all this business is no other than Mr. Emmanuel Pascual. Okay, so about this business, what are the legalities so that you will not be worried that your money will be scammed, right? So if you look at your screen, you can actually see our Security and Exchange Commission certification. Okay, and also because we are dealing with remittance, we are dealing with money, we are registered under Central Bank of the Philippines. Plus, of course, the business permit of unified products in the locality. All right, so these are all our legalities. Now, the question is, what is this business? So, it is a one-stop shop business, home-based of remittance, bills payment, ticketing, loading, hotel booking, insurance, and many other offerings inside this one-stop shop. Okay? So, this business is very handy. By just using your phone with internet connection, you can actually start your business. Yes, you can have all those business by just using your mobile. Okay? That's the good news of the business. Now, what is the business of Unified? So you will actually franchise an e-cash account, or what we call the excuse electronic cash account. Okay, if you're familiar with Globe has Gcash and Smart has Smart Money. So for unified products and services, we have this e-cash account. Okay, so now with this business, what will be the inclusions? Number one, we are offering airline ticketing. Can you imagine? We are partners of 406 airlines, both local and international. We are also dealing with bills payment. So you can get the request of your neighbors, your friends, your relatives to pay their monthly bills. Okay? And of course, because we have a lot of overseas worker, so we also offer remittance business. Okay? And of course, the e-loading business, plus many other services that unified products can offer to all their clients. Okay, now, why ticketing business? Why not? This is a $1 billion business offering both local and international flights. So when we say domestic flight, the passenger will travel within the Philippines area. And of course, we are also offering international flights. So it's from Philippines to other country or other country to Philippines. Okay? So now, the question is, if I will have this ticketing business, how can I earn? So I'll show you one computation for you to visualize how profitable this kind of business. So how we earn in this ticketing business? Of course, through markup. So how much will be the markup if it is domestic ticketing? So you can actually add 150 to 500 pesos per way per passenger. So for example, in your screen, you can see the ticket price of 1,000. Let's just say you max your markup to 500 pesos. So how much you are going to collect in your client? So you will be collecting 1,500. So now the very good news there is you will be earning 5,000 pesos just for 2 to 4 minutes of booking. All right? So now, of course, that person, that passenger, if he leaves the place, he will definitely come back, right? So 500 times 2. So can you imagine? You will be earning 1,000 pesos just for 2 to 4 minutes. It depends how fast you can do the booking. Now, usually every travel, one person can be with, let's say, another 4 passengers or another 4 friends. So you will have 5 client. So 1,000 earnings times 5, can you imagine? Just for less than 10 minutes, you can earn as much as 5,000 pesos as your potential income. Isn't it good? You're just sitting at home and you're doing the booking and you will earn 5,000 pesos, right? So now, how I can earn in airline ticketing for international? The same way you can earn through markup. So now for international, how much will be your markup? So you can add 750 to 1,000 pesos per way per passenger. Again, the calculation will be, let's say you get a promo price of 1,000 pesos. You max your markup to 1,000 pesos. So how much you will be collecting from your client? So you will be collecting 2,000 pesos. How much will be your earning? That is 1,000 pesos. So usually when they go, definitely there is a return. So 1,000 times 2, imagine 2,000 pesos. If there are 5 times 2,000, 10,000 pesos. That's how much you can earn just for less than 10 minutes of booking. That's why this ticketing business is $1 billion business. Okay? Now, another offerings of unified products and services is the bills payment. Okay? So this bills payment is an obligation of every household. So can you imagine, just in one household, there are at least 3 automatic bills that the household need to settle every month. Electricity, water, and of course, the internet bill. So let's just say these 3 bills. How can you earn on this? So we have this what you call the convenience fee. Just for example, there's a 10 pesos service convenience fee, plus you will be adding your service charge. Okay? So let's say your service charge might range from 5 pesos to 15 pesos per transaction. I'll give you an example of the computation. Since we added 10 pesos service charge, because your earning will be the service charge. So 10 pesos times 10 transactions per day. How much you earn per day? 100 pesos. Okay, not so bad, right? So now, for example, that 1,000 pesos. Hold on now. I'll just go back to that one. Okay, sorry, yeah. Okay, so let's say that 1,000 pesos. I'll go back to the bills payment computation. Okay, now let's just say you added the service charge of 10 pesos. So this service charge will be your automatic earning. So per day, if you have 10 transactions, so you will earn 100 pesos. And the 100 pesos times 30 days. So you will have your potential income of 3,000 pesos per month. Okay? Now, just for bills payment. Now, that's why they always telling why you need to fall in line, especially this time of pandemic. You don't need to go out of the house just to do the transactions because of the danger. For example, this period of pandemic, you're not sure whether the person in front of you or behind you has the COVID-19. So it's better to be sure and safe. So you don't need to fall in line when the good news is in unified products and services, everything is online. Okay? So you look at the handphone, the cell phone, you can all see the services that unified products and services can offer to your client. Okay, then another good news is the e-loading. Can you imagine that the company now offer almost all telco, both local and international. So just in the Philippines alone, you can actually load in Smart, Globe, Sun Cellular. For us here in Singapore, all the telco also are available. And now, so many franchisee of unified products here in Singapore are enjoying to load in StarHub, Singtel, or M1. Now, the question is, how can I earn in e-loading? Okay, so we have this what you call the outright commission. Okay, so the outright commission of at least 2 to 4%. Okay, you hang on. I am not sure why these slides keep on coming back to the line. Okay, so again, I'll go back to the e-loading. How can you earn in this e-loading business? Okay, so we have this what you call the outright commission. Automatic in the system will give you 2% discount. Plus, of course, if you are a retailer, you will earn at least 2 to 4% discount. Depends to the telco. Plus, your additional of sometimes you are too generous, you will just add 2 pesos or 3 pesos. For us, we are adding 10% for every loading. Still, because the demand is there, so we can maximize the profit. Okay, so I will just give you an example. If your friend or your neighbor uh, ask you, I want to load in my Globe, for example, so 30 pesos. So automatic 3 pesos will be your discount from the system. Plus, let's say you will add another 3 pesos. So, how much will be deducted in your funds? Only 27 pesos. But you will be collecting from your client 33 pesos. So, you will have 6 pesos for your earnings for each client. Imagine, just for each client, how many are doing the e-loading every day. So, you can just imagine how much will be your potential income. Okay? Now, how are you going to open our eCash account? Some people, they worry, if I franchise that one and I am not used in using computer, can I just use handphone? Yes, the good news is yes. Now, For this one, if you look at your screen, this is how it looks like when you open it in the website of the company. So you can see in your screen, this is our official website, unified.ph. So you can see this screen and you will not be worried because of here you can see you need to log in for security. So you have your username and password. Okay, that's how it looks like. It's very easy, it's very user friendly, so you don't need to worry at all. Okay, so now, okay, I'll show you how the web page look like. So if you are going to open your system in the website, this is how it look like. If, for example, someone wants to book ticket, so immediately you can see the all the possible flights here. I told you earlier, right? We are tied up with at least 406 airlines. So let's say your friend or your client, I want to book a ticket. So you will just need to get the details from your client. Automatic, you can see all the possible flights, right? So it's up to your client to choose which flight you want to avail. Okay, and also let's say you did the booking. This is how the e-ticket look like. So the good news here is, for example, you see that e-ticket domestic flight. So the flight details, what airline, what is the time of departure and arrival to the destination, plus the passenger details. The good news here is if you look at the total amount, this includes the markup for your chosen ticket. All right. So for example, you max it for 500. So basically, the total fare of your client is only 3,258.71. So the 500 will be your income through your markup. So it will not show here how much markup you actually added in the booking. Okay, this is another way to open the account. This is from the desktop. Okay, so this is how exactly when you open it in the desktop, this is what you can see. And of course, the most popular way to navigate the system is through mobile application. This is how it look like. Again, I told you, for security purposes, we do have our username and password. Okay, this one you don't share to anyone because it's like your mobile, your system, especially if you have a big amount of funds. And you don't need to worry because every transaction, you again need to have another password. That is the transaction password. Okay, so this is how it looks like when you open. When you already key in your username and password, you can see all the services offered by Unified. So you can choose loading, bills payment, okay, remittance, and so on. So you can also see there the history of all your transactions. So if let's say you are planning, I am here in Singapore, I also want someone from Philippines to operate the system. It is possible as long as you don't operate it at the same time. You don't use it at the same time. It is possible. Okay? But of course, it depends how you will trust that person. Because as I mentioned, it has your funds inside. Okay, and you don't need to worry because this mobile app is for free. So for those Android users, you can go to the Google Play, download Unified products and services. It's for free. So for iPhone users, you can search the in iOS. Okay, so it's very easy and convenient. It's actually designed in the mobile app, so you will not be you will not find it difficult to do all the transactions. Now, there are other benefits or privileges or incentive that the company is offering to all their franchisee. Of course, like recognition for their extra effort. Because actually, having this franchise of unified products and services, you are doing the traditional. For example, the traditional business, loading, ticketing. Other part of the system is through the MLM. What is that one? So one good news the company will give you is the direct referral incentive. So for example, you just post in your Facebook all the services, flights, all the bills, payment, all these transactions. And then your friend A and friend B are so curious what are you doing? How you are earning that much. Okay, so now this friend A and friend B ask you, what is this business about? And they also interested to open up the business. So the good news there is the company will give you an incentive of 1,000 pesos for direct referral. Right? Not so bad. 1,000 pesos per friend, and you can ask anyone to join as many as you can. So remember, per direct referral you will get an incentive from the company of 1,000 pesos. Okay, now another exciting incentive of the company is the indirect referral bonus. Now, if you look at the screen, I will just put it down. Okay? Just to show you the clear illustration of how this indirect referral bonus. Okay? You can see all those 60 pesos. Okay. You see all those circles. Okay, 160 pesos, another 60 pesos. So again, this is you. Okay, this is you. And you have your friend A and friend B. You already got the 1,000 pesos. Now, your friend A has friends. Also, they want the business. So for every indirect referral from your direct referral, you will get 60 pesos each. You're not going to do anything, right? So they are under your organization, and the company will recognize that uh, increase or expanding of your organization. So the company will give you an indirect referral incentive of 60 pesos, okay, each. Now, this is very exciting. Another incentive given by the company, which is the sales match bonus. So what is this sales match bonus? I will just put down all this circle so that I can explain to you how is this sales match bonus. Okay? So remember, you have your friend A and you also have friend B. Company is following the binary. Okay, so you should have one in your left, another one friend in your right. Okay, so now you have one left, one right. Company will give you an incentive of 1,500 pesos as your sales match bonus. Okay, so another one in the left, another one in the right, another 1,500 pesos. Another one in your left, another one in your right, another 1,500 pesos. Can you imagine that? How much? These are just extra incentive given by the company. But just for safety net, okay, you can only have the pairing of 60 pairs per day. Now, with that 60 pairs per day times 1,500, how much will be your potential income? Imagine, 90,000 pesos per day. Okay? Now, times 30 days. So, in a month, how much can be your possible potential income? 2.7 million a month. Yes, it is true. Why? Because there are some partners that already achieve almost that amount. So that will be your potential income. So for me, actually, even just 1% of that is already a very good incentive for me. Okay? Now, another exciting and the last incentive of the company to all the franchisees is the residual income. What is that residual income? It's what we call the passive income. You're not doing anything, even you are sleeping, money is entering and entering into your account. So these earnings in every transactions under your organization up to 10 generation. So you can have your residual income in your bills payment. So imagine you have how many under your organization. Any of those who do the transaction automatic, you will get 50 centavos incentive. For remittance, every remit of your partners, you will get 1 peso. Every purchase of insurance, you will get 1 peso. Every ticket book of anyone under your organization, you will get 10 pesos for domestic and 25 pesos for international. Okay? I'll give you an example of the computation so that you can see how we are earning a lot just for the residual income. Okay? So for example, again, this is you. You have your partners under your organization. You have some partners on your left. You have your partners in your right. Okay, I just put it down so that you can visualize how will be the residual income. Will make you crazy to get your income. Okay, so for example, this is your organization. Someone pay the electric bill. So automatic, you will get 50 cents or centavo. Someone pay the PLDT, the internet bill, you will get 50 centavos. Someone book ticket via Cebu Pacific, you will get 10 pesos if it is domestic, 25 pesos if it is international. Someone send money, you will get 1 peso. So can you just imagine, if you have a lot of people under your organization, how much potential income you can get just for your residual income. Okay? Now, let me just give you the overview. If, for example, you will do unified. You will do all the transactions. You will build your network. 3 to 5 years from now, let's just say you have 5,000 people, and on your left, you have 5,000 under your on your right. Remember, this one is not just your direct. This one is all the partners you have under your organization. So let's just say this 10,000 partners in your network alone times 3 bills, just 3 bills for 50 cents or centavos. How much you can earn? 15,000 pesos. Okay? Not so bad, right? Just 50 cents now become 15,000. 10,000 partners times, let's say in ticketing, just domestic, let's say 10 pesos. How much you can earn? Imagine 100,000 pesos. What about the insurance? 10,000 times 1 peso. So you can have 10,000 as your potential income under residual income. And for example, 10,000 do remittance, you will get times 1 peso, you will get another 10,000 pesos. Those are just some of the potential income and sample calculation. So you will have an idea roughly if you will build your network, how much can be your earnings. Okay? Now, of course, you can see how good is the business. You can do the traditional part, you can do the networking side. Now, how to join? You don't need to worry, it's very, very easy. You just need to fill out the application form, just the basic information, all right? And of course, let's say you will avail the home-based business. The home-based business will cost, imagine, 14,998 because you can have your unified products and services hub if you have 1 million, half million, all right? And also, if you want to put up an e-cash pay center, it's something like a lotto outlet, okay? You need to invest 65,000 pesos. But these two, right, company will do feasibility studies. So you will not be worried whether your business is feasible, your location is feasible. Company will do the study. But the good news for home-based business, home base, you are just using your phone. You don't need to rent any space. You don't need to have someone to oversee your operation. You don't need to pay for electricity, all these overhead expenses. Just you alone with your mobile wherever you are. Even you are in the toilet, cleaning the toilet, you can do the transaction. Imagine how big is the business, but you just need to invest 14,998. And remember, that one is non-renewable. Okay? So when you pay one time 14,998, you are not going to pay any additional cost every month. No quota to meet also. And it's a lifetime business. If you want to retire, don't want to do the business anymore, you can actually do the transfer. That's the good news of the business. Okay? So for example, you already filled up. You are already decided. I want to do the home base, 14,998. So you will just need to pay the franchise fee. Plus, of course, because we are dealing with business, this is a business. So we need to validate. So you need to present two valid ID. It can be your passport, it can be your local ID. Okay? That's it. And you need to approach whoever invite you for any presentation, or you want to be who wants you to be the, let's say you want that person to be your sponsor, okay? Or otherwise, you can also directly go to the office. So we have our main office in Quezon City. We have a lot of partners there that you can ask for assistance to help you to start up the business. And the good news for this business, once you already franchise, right, all the trainings are for free. Especially now during this pandemic, you will just need to join so many Zoom training of all the areas of the business. So you don't need to worry, I don't know the business, but I want to join the business. Don't worry, okay? Because we are here to guide and assist you how to start your business, okay? If you're in Singapore, you can directly message me. Now, where to pay? This is very important for some people who are worried because it's a hard-earned money. All right. So where should I send the money? So in Singapore, the company opened the OCBC account. Okay. Here you can just do the transfer. You screenshot your proof of transfer, and then we will help you to check in the office. Once they receive, registration code will be sent to you, and you will open the system, learn the system, start the transaction, learn first, and then earn. It's up to you how much you want to earn. So it depends to how much effort you will put in to offer your business. And it's very simple nowadays. All are e-commerce. You just need to post in Facebook. Immediately you can get your client. Okay. Another accounts, if you are in the Philippines, you can actually send your payment, your franchise fee in our BDO account, or also in our security bank account. So all the account details you can see there. Okay? So though I hope I share with you some of the details how to start up this big business with very affordable capital. Okay? And you can, it's like the company will give you the blank check. It's up to you to put how much you want to earn. So if you have further questions, please don't hesitate to message me. I will more happy to assist you. With that, good morning.